Greetings, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Dun 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 dun. Ice, ice, baby. So I don't know, something here. Ice, ice, baby. Someone here could be taking ice baths. Someone could be icy towards another person. Someone's gone icy. Someone could be coloring their hair kind of more icy, doing more icy tones, bro. Icy, icy feeling. And now I'm hearing icy dead people. So, okay, there's that. Now that's Sixth Sense, the Sixth Sense. Isn't that what that movie's called? Where the little boy speaks to ghosts. Okay, so for some of my Geminis, don't be worried if past deceased, it seems like a feminine energy, will be kind of hovering over your bed frame, is actually, to be honest, what I'm saying. And this feminine deceased family member was someone who loved being in the kitchen, specifically baking, but also maybe baking pasta. So it could be Italian or any countries that, you know, make pasta from scratch, because I'm seeing her with her wooden, like the one thing that she wanted to keep with her in her ghost form is having the wooden roller thing. Like it's a wooden one and she's holding it in her hand, and your father, it seems like it's on the father's side. The father could have had that, you know, smacked to the bum a few times for acting up. Okay, sorry. I'm channeling, so Gemini. You know, it's funny because I said that these readings were going to be with cards, but for the last couple of readings, for Aquarius as well, I just kind of have been channeling. But it's because there's a lot that spirit things want to get through to you. So, Gemini, someone here, the ticking time bomb, in the nick of time, someone here could get a little nicks and scrapes. A Wrinkle in Time, I think that's a book or a movie, I'm not sure, but something about that storyline, I don't know it, so go look up A Wrinkle in Time and what the premises or the cliff notes of that story is. Someone here could like going to cliffs or cliff diving, cliff jumping. Someone here also is not making a change in their life because it's been too much time. It's been too much time since they've spoken to that person. Gemini, take it whatever side you're on. You're not reaching out to someone because it's been too long since you've spoken to them. Or you're not going to break up with someone because you've been married too long. What about the kids? Or you've just been dating for so long, you just got an apartment together, or your friend group is the same, you work together, it would be too awkward. So you're trying to save face. Someone here is trying to save face. It's been too long since they've spoken to someone, so they're just avoiding altogether. And they've also been with something for too long that they're just like, screw it, it is what it is. But it's not getting better. Something is really getting worse. And then time. Also the herb or the spice, thyme. So someone here may want to cook with that, or you may want to use that as an essential oil. I actually think you can use thyme as a natural bug repellent with like clove and some other essential oils, but the essential oil or the herb thyme was coming through. Thyme. A zebra never change its stripes. So someone here could just, you have to embrace your uniqueness, your differentness. You know, you can't change it. You can't change your stripes. Someone here could try to be covering one way, or Gemini, you know, you are the Gemini twins. And so you could have been with someone or living in a certain life where you're only honoring one side of the Gemini self. And somebody else would actually be compatible with like both aspects. But it's like, I don't know, it would cause such a scandal, or it would be so hard to like up and leave this career, or to separate the assets in the home, or you share a pet and it's like, you know, we can make it work, but it's like you're really not, it's like someone's staying in a situation because they're like, well, I don't want to hurt them. And it's like they're already hurting that situation by not being 100% for it. Like you're not 100% authentically for something. And so it's already causing harm in that way. Some of my Geminis need to spend some time in silence. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius or an Aries, because the Aries card literally came through 4 times, and we have yes bingo with the Aries card. So someone here could need to move towards an Aries or needs to take an action there. I was also hearing Larping, which is where they like play fight in parks with like medieval gear on and like dress up. So someone here could like going to like conventions, anime conventions, or dressing up for like medieval fairs, Renaissance fairs, things like that. LARPing is live action role play. So someone here could, you know, want to get into some role play. Also, I was hearing spare. So spare is, you know, if you don't get a strike when you're bowling, then like the next one down is a spare. It's like you got all of them except one, and then your second go around you knocked that final pin out. So someone here, you didn't get all of the pins the first time through, Gemini, but you're gonna go back attack, and you're gonna get a spare. You're gonna hit a spare. You're gonna get that final knockout, that final knockdown. Someone here could also be a fighter, and it's like you don't get the immediate technical knockout. It's like it's not a one and done. It's like you stun them up, but you are going to clock them out on the second hit. Gemini, this is also the month of June. Gemini is the sense of month of June. And I do feel like there is something that's going to happen in your birth month this year. I do feel like the wheel is going to kind of click into a new timeline, so to speak. Someone here doesn't want to feel orphaned, or something about orphans, or someone feeling orphaned, or someone being orphaned, or someone feels like the orphan of their family, or someone here could want to adopt an orphan or adopt a pet that is orphaned. Also spare tires, so make sure that you just are prepared, that you have spare tires, things like that. Also, sparring, so that kind of goes back to what I was seeing with all the fight stuff. Now, for some of my Geminis, you are convinced that you are not going to do something a second time. You're not going to, something that's been a never-ending story that keeps repeating, you're like, no, this is it. I am done with this cycle. And it's something that, again, it seems like in your family, there is, I mean, this is how it is, like, families pass down their bad habits, their good traits, and their negative traits. And so all the children are carried, they carry the DNA of the last 7 generations and all the trauma and everything that hasn't been fully transmuted. In Gemini, there's some bad habit here of your ancestors. For every Gemini, it's going to be different, but it definitely has to do with feeling orphaned, feeling left out, or even sabotaging connection by bad behavior so much that you end up orphaning yourself so that no one else can orphan you. And it can even be an action of purposefully acting out so that you are the bad guy, so that people don't even get to choose to love and accept you in the first place. You're just already the villain, or you're already, because I'm hearing the Billie Eilish song, I'm the bad guy. I don't even listen to her, so I don't even know how else with that song. But it's like, you're actually like a teddy bear at heart. And for some of my Geminis, there's like this big wound around that, because you feel like you can't be like the Batman version of you around this goody two-shoes environment that you're in, but there is a wholesome part of you, the teddy bear side of you, that likes that part, but it can't even fully receive the love from a certain environment because it's not wholesome, because they haven't seen all sides of you. So I don't know, there's something here, Gemini, where it's like there's a homecoming necessary, and it could be with a Aries, Sagittarius, or Aquarius, or someone who has strong placements of those in their chart. Also, something is tale as slow as time. Tale as slow as time, Beauty and the Beast. Okay, I don't know that song, but maybe someone could feel, like the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. So I don't know, there is going to be a loving relationship that is like Beauty and the Beast. Bless you.